Hello everyone and welcome back to Move Daily Fitness. My name is Stratton and for today's workout we're going to be doing an upper body strength workout. We're going to be doing 3 separate circuits today. Each circuit's going to be done for 40 seconds of work, 20 seconds in between, and we're going to repeat each one 3 times. For the workout today you're going to quiet that variety of dumbbells. As always, here's the ones I'm using, but these are just for reference and you should lift within your own abilities. I'm also going to use a bench. However, if you don't have one of these, I'll show you modifications for that as well. I'm going to start you with a warm-up. We're going to end with a cool down today. All right, upper body strength. Ready to do this one and Move Daily? Me too. Let's do it. Alrighty, let's warm things up here. I'm going to use a resistance band for part of my warm-up. However, if you don't have these, you can just skip that part. We'll do it near the end. All right. Start with some arm circles. And switch directions. And arm circles on the other arm. And switch directions. And let's do some front and back arm swings. And some torso rotations here. Good, and let's grab this resistance band and do some pull aparts towards your neck. And go above the head and below the neck, behind the neck, I guess. And do some around the worlds. And switch directions. Alrighty, there are your first 3 exercises. I'm going to use my bench here. If you don't have a bench, you can just use the floor. Alright, grab those dumbbells, let's get started. Alright, starting us off here, we're going to go into a chest press. I will hold my 25s. We'll go on a flat bench here. Again, if you don't have that bench, you can just use the floor. Start off in the stretch position. Try and put those dumbbells into your armpits. Wrists and elbows at a 45-degree angle. Try not to flare them out too much. Come up, squeeze at the top, slow release. We're going to move into a lying tricep extension coming up next. Good, okay, so lying tricep extension, I'm gonna hold my 20s. Keep those elbows pointed to the ceiling. Lower the weight down by your ears, wrist in a neutral grip. and work. Squeeze at the top. We're moving into a seated front raise. After this, you can do it standing if you like, but I'm just gonna sit on the end of my bunch. Good. All right, I'm gonna hold these 20-pound dumbbells for that seated front raise, alternating one at a time. Bring the weight to just about, your hand should be about eye level, just below. Get ready and work. Good. Round 2, back to the chest press. Sticking with the same weight for myself. Get ready here. And work. Good. Okay. Tricep extension is next. Sticking with the same weight for myself. Get ready here. And work. Good. That front raise is next. And work. All right, round 3, final round of this circuit. Back to the chest press. Get ready. and push. Good. Flying tricep extension. Let's work. Good. Front raise. Close off the circuit. Okay, good work. Put those dumbbells away. Grab out a little schlucks. There are your next 3 exercises. Join me back. Okay, starting us off with the second circuit. We're gonna do a 1-arm row. I'll call halfway and then we'll switch hands. I'm gonna prop myself up against my weight rack. You can use a wall or a bench if you don't have one. I will hold my 30-pound dumbbell halfway, then we switch hands. Get ready and work. Drive that dumbbell to above your hip. That's half. Let's switch hands. We're gonna move into a alternating bicep curl after this. Good. Bicep curl, I'll hold my 20s. Palm facing us, alternate. Squeeze the top, slow control on the way down. No rocking, no swaying. Get ready. And work. We're gonna move into a lateral raise, standing lateral raise, coming up next. Good. Lateral raise. I'll hold my 12-pound dumbbells, arms to the side in a neutral grip. Lift the weight up. Pretend you have a glass of water in your hand, and you're pouring it out about halfway. Get ready. And up, tilt. Good. Good, okay, round 2, back to that one arm row. I will stick with my 12-pound dumbbells, or 30-pound dumbbell. 30-pound dumbbell for me. Remember, I'll call half, we'll switch hands, and work. And that's half, let's switch. Good. Okay, bicep curl, alternating curl. Sticking with the same weight, we've got the 20s. Get ready. And work. Okay, lateral raise. Sticking with the 12s. Get ready. And work. Okay, round 3. Back to the one arm row. Closing off the circuit. Sticking with the 30. Get ready. I'll call half and work. That's half, switch hands. Back to the bicep curl. Starting to sweat. go. And into the lateral raise to close off the circuit. Back to the 12s. Oh, AC's on, thank goodness. Get ready. Work. Alrighty, good work. That was the second circuit. Grab a select of water. There's your next 3 exercises. I'm going to be using an incline bench for one of my exercises, but if you don't have an incline bench, you can just use the ground. Just go on the floor, that's fine. Join me back. All right, as promised, there's my incline bench. We're going to be going into a incline crush grip press. I'm going to hold my 20s. This is going to be a little bit of chest, a little bit of tricep. Again, if you don't have that incline bench, you can just use the ground and just do a crush grip press. Get ready and work. Keep those elbows tucked in. Try and touch the weight to your shoulders and press up. We're gonna go move into a 1-arm row coming up next, but instead, this time we're gonna invert our hand. So our palm is gonna be facing away from us. Good, okay. So we got that inverted row. I'm gonna hold my 25-pound dumbbell. Same thing as the 1-arm row we did before, but your palm is gonna face away from you. I'm gonna bring it to the top of that hip again. I'm gonna call halfway and then we're gonna switch hands. I'm holding a 25-pound dumbbell. Get ready and work. So this is not only gonna hit a bit of our lat, but some of our bicep as well. That's halfway, let's switch hands. We're gonna move into a W raise for our rear delts coming up next. A little bit of rear delt, a little bit of side delt. Good. So the W raise, I'm gonna hold my 10-pound dumbbells. Arms are bent, and we're gonna pop it up by our ears. Get ready, and work. Good, round 2. Back to that crush grip press. Remember on these incline exercises, if you got that incline bench, it's really important to try and keep your lower back pressed into the bench. Get ready and work. Just because the more we arch our back, the more we put ourselves into that flat bench position. So it takes away from the upper chest. Good. Back to that inverted one arm row. Or essentially, I guess what it is a one arm pen lay row. Get ready, I'm holding the same weight. And work.
From a different star, flying over streets and our broken hearts. But they can't even touch us, we found a different beat. Paradise is waiting and we bought the lead.
That's half those hands.
Getting caught in the mist, there's so many that never get out of. They're feeding the fears and the doubts. Ooh, but we go and we run to the end and we run without shame. We own the game and we ride on the flames till the morning.
Good. W raise. Hold the same dumbbells, got those 10 pounds. Get ready. And work.
Different breed, 'cause what we got is timeless, we supersede. And we hold in the key, yeah, we're tight as can be. We're rolling just like we please. Ooh, getting caught in the mist is amazing.
Good. Last round, ladies and gentlemen. Third and final round. Back to that incline crush grip press. Get ready and work. Good. And into that reverse grip row, inverted row. Get ready, I'll call half, we'll switch and work. And that's half, let's switch arms. Good. Last exercise, ladies and gentlemen. Ladies, I'm just stumbling on my words. Ladies and gentlemen, let's bring it on home. Back to the W raise. And work. Doing good, we're halfway. In 3, 2, 1, and done, and you have moved daily in your upper body workout. Upper body strength workout. Alrighty. Grab a socks, put those dumbbells away. Join me for a quick stretch if you can. Alrighty, good work everyone. Stretch things out here. Stretch things out here. Can't speak, I guess, in the last 10 minutes. Don't know what that's about. One of the things there's a million good things about losing weight, right? One of the things that I feel like they don't talk about enough is the one downside, and that's getting all new clothes, having to get all new clothes. I bought so many of these tank tops back when I was around 200 pounds. I'm down now today officially to 174. But I bought all XLs because I was like, you know what, these fit really nice. I really like the fit of them. Now, they got like, what is that? It's supposed to be tight. So I really wish I didn't, you know, buy 9 of them now. Not much you can do about that, I guess. I mean, I guess I'll put the weight back on in the winter. So I guess I'll use them for that. But, you know, then I've got 9 tank tops in the wardrobe that they're pretty much useless. I decided to wear this for the first time since I started trying to drop a bunch of weight. And, well, I mean, it's reassuring. I'll tell you that. It's definitely reassuring. And it's kind of nice to see your progress through your clothes. Oh well, what can you do? All right, that is it for me today, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for joining me, and I will see you all in the next workout.